In this video, I have kind of a special treat for you, I think, and we're going to be creating a little hockey mom design for heat press vinyl application. We're going to be showcasing some of the neat new features here in EasyStone version 3, beta release 6, but we're also going to be showing you some pretty cool CorelDRAW stuff as well in this one. So I think you guys will really like this video because it's super simple. Anyone can do it at any skill level as long as they know the individual steps, and the end result is going to be something that I think you guys will actually use. So let's go ahead and show you what we're going to make. We're going to grab our ellipse tool here in CorelDRAW and just draw a little oval shape. And then what we want to do is make sure that our ellipse is about 9 inches wide, or whatever size you want your finished design to be. In my case, we're going to make it 9 inches. I'm going to click and drag and make a duplicate. And then I'm going to grab my 2-point line tool and go from quadrant to quadrant and quadrant to quadrant. Okay, we do want to make sure that the snap to objects is turned on for this particular application. Now I do have a new toolbar for you. So if you haven't downloaded our custom toolbar, do so, because we've updated it with a brand new tool, which is our virtual segment delete tool. We click on that and just hover over this line here that we don't want and click, and now that line is gone. Pretty nifty little tool indeed. Alright, so now we have kind of our hockey puck shape. But what I want to do is I want these lines to be a little bit thicker. So let's select our entire design, come over here to our outline pen dialog box, and let's make those lines about 120 pixels. Now make sure you choose pixels, not points. Pixels, click OK, and you can see now we have nice thick lines, right? But if we go to wireframe mode, this is what our cutter is going to cut. Our cutter will not cut that line thickness. And that's because we have to select our entire design and choose this option, Convert Outline to Object. Now we actually have something to cut, right? We have all these lines that you see is what our cutter is going to cut. But obviously right here and right down here we have some extra lines that we don't want the cutter to cut. So we got to weld those together. So now you can see we have a nice clean piece of artwork there, and this is exactly what our cutter is going to cut. Let's go back to enhance mode here. We still in our 2-point line tool, so I'm just going to go ahead and click and drag a line down, something about like so, and we can kind of fine tune exactly where we want this line to be. Once we have the position we want it to be, we're going to go ahead and duplicate it, hold our shift key down, click on our hockey puck, and mirror the whole works. So now we have a duplicate line on the right, the same distance from the edge as we did on the left. Really neat tool here in CorelDRAW, which is our Smart Fill tool. So we're going to click, and you can see we filled in those shapes just like so. Now we're going to select one shape, grab our interactive contour tool, and click and drag to the inside, about like so. And then what we're going to do, switch back to our pick tool, select our bottom shape, back to our contour tool, choose this option right here, copy contour properties from up above, right? So now we have the same amount of contour on both shapes, which is exactly what we wanted. So now I'm going to click on my white shape, right click and choose break contour group apart. Same thing, click on my white shape, right click, break contour group apart. Now I'm going to go ahead and grab my text tool here in CorelDRAW and type out hockey. And then we're going to make a duplicate, double click on it to change the text to mom. Now I'm going to select both pieces of text, come in here to the font manager, type in slab, because I know I want to use college slab. So you can see now our font has changed, right? So we're going to take mom, hold our shift key, our bottom shape, text to envelope, hockey, top shape, text to envelope. Pretty cool, huh? And then we can go ahead and get rid of, I tell you what, let's do this. Let's make a duplicate of the entire design and then delete the stuff we don't want. So we don't want the lines, obviously, and we don't need the white box. We don't need this blue grayish box, just like that, okay? So now let's come back over here, go to our miscellaneous tab and add a weed box. Change the fill color of hockey in mom to our glitter fill, of silver. And then I'm going to take my hockey puck and I'm going to make it a bright pink. So isn't that just kind of a fun design, really quick and easy to make, and utilizing a lot of the functionality here in EasyStone with the new font manager, text to envelope features, the font finder, as well as the glitter fill to make a nice looking design. And then being able to take advantage of some of these specialized tools here in CorelDRAW, like the virtual segment delete tool, the smart fill tool, to be able to create a great looking design like this really quick and easy. So again, I'll save this CorelDRAW file for you so you can download it and cut it. If we go to wireframe mode, you can see it's ready to cut. So our hockey puck is going to cut, and then of course our mom and hockey text is going to cut as well. So I think you'll find that to be a fun one, and you can utilize the same technique for all kinds of different things. But I just want to kind of get your mind thinking of how to utilize some of the tools here in CorelDRAW in conjunction with the tools here in EasyStone to create some neat things for your customers. Thanks for watching.